Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't worry, all you have to do is press that little subscribe button and you are definitely welcome here. And no, you're not only welcome if you subscribe to me, you're welcome either way, but if you subscribe, you're like extremely welcome. So today I'm going to be doing this all matte brown smoky eye using my baby, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this palette, you guys, with everything I have. It is so versatile, I swear. So to get this started, I'm going to be using my Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer. I'm going to use this to prep my eyes. This is going to act as my base for my translucent, what am I saying, for my eye look today. So I'm just going to spread that all over my eyes. I'm going to carve out the bottom of my brow with this concealer as well. I'm just using a short flat synthetic brush just to get this all even and spreaded. Is spreaded a word? And spread all throughout my eye so it can just create that perfect base for my shadow today. I'm also going to be taking that same concealer and I'm going to be carving out the top of my eyebrows as well. I know you're probably thinking that is way too light for me, girl, but I promise I put foundation right on top of it so it really doesn't look that light once the product is like complete, or once the final look is complete, shall I say. So next I'm going to be taking my airspun powder and I'm just going to be setting that concealer just with a big fluffy brush so none of my shadows won't like stick, so they can blend out a lot easier. So next I'm obviously taking the star of the show. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette and I am just going to create a very matte kind of smoky eye, and I figured that I needed a new brush for this. So this is just the Wet n Wild crease brush. So first I'm going to be taking this yellow shade and I'm just going to be blowing this out all up in my crease. You know how it is, you guys. I don't start fancy up in this crease. You just, you know, spread that color, make it evenly spreaded throughout the lid, and just go with it because this is just going to be the transition shade for all the shades that are going to be piled up right on top of it. So although that this shade doesn't have to be completely perfect, I do want to take my time and blend it out because I feel like this shade right here is very, very crucial because it kind of pulls everything together, and that's what you want. You want it to look well blended, and that's what I'm going for. So next I'm going to take this shade right here and I'm going to do the same thing, just pile this right on top just to create a little bit more depth and dimension to this look. And I'm just sweeping it side to side in windshield wiper and circular motions just to get it all blended. And I want it to look super duper perfect, you guys, because I want it to like blow out and fade out, if you know what I mean. I want it just to look bomb, and I want it to look like I spent hours on this look. So that's why I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because that's what works. So you do what works for you, girl. So next I'm going to take this next shade right here with a smaller blending brush. These are just some blending brushes that I ordered on Amazon. Really not expensive, but they get the job done. So what I'm doing with this shade right here is what am I saying? It's early in the morning, guys. I'm so sorry. It's a little bit of a darker shadow. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to keep it very, very low because I don't want it to cover my previous work. I want it just to add a little bit more depth. So what I'm doing is keeping it very low, but I am blending it out the same way in windshield wiper and circular motions. Just get that to look perfect and diffused, and there you go. So next I'm going to take this chocolatey matte brown. Like I said, these are all matte brown shadows. I'm going to take it on an even smaller brush. Again, I did order these on Amazon as well. And all I'm going to do is keep this one even lower than the previous one. And I kind of sped this video up just a little bit because I took forever blending it out, and not because it was super hard to blend out. No, that's not the reason why, but I wanted it to look super perfect, you guys. I didn't want it to just look like blotchy and a like patch of brown on my eye, so I took my time to blend this out. So yeah, time is key, you guys. And next I'm going to take this shade right here. It's just kind of like a taupey color, and I'm just going to run that all through my lid. I want this look to be able to be worn both during the day and at nighttime. So if you want to cover your lid with a dark chocolate brown, do that. I just wanted to go a little bit more lighter today. And so for my lashes, I'm going to be using this L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, Carbon Black Mascara. This is my favorite drugstore mascara ever. Like, ever. I love this mascara. I've tried so many drugstore mascaras and none of them do it for me like this one, so I stick to this one. For lashes today, I'm going to be using my Ardell Double Up Wispies. These are just very natural and they add a lot of dimension to the lashes, and that's what I wanted. So that shade that I pointed to, I use that for my brow bone. And for my waterline at the bottom, I'm going to be taking my Kylie Cosmetics True Brown K lip liner, and I'm just going to be running that all through my waterline. Yes, it is a lip liner, but I've seen her herself use them as eyeliners, so I use them as eyeliners. I really don't care. So next, I'm going to take this yellow shade first on a little pencil brush, and I'm just going to kind of smoke that out just a little bitty bit. I want it to look blended as well, like I did the top, so I'm taking that lighter shade first. And then next, I'm going to be taking that second color that I pointed to. It's just that very dark brown, and I'm taking the same brush, and I'm just going to further blend this out at the bottom, just kind of smoke it out, if you will. This is kind of a lighter alternative to a smoky eye, so if you don't know how to do, or you're not like brave enough to wear dark colors, then this is perfect for you. So next, I'm just going to take this next shade, and then I'm just going to blend out the edges just a little bit more so it doesn't look all brown. I want it to have some dimension to it as well. So next, I'm going to take this shade right here, and this is what I'm going to use to highlight my inner corner. I've been using a fluffier brush for this because I feel like it looks better. When I use a pencil brush, I feel like it just looks like too much. So this is the final look, you guys. I really, really hope that you all enjoyed it. It was super easy and simple, and all using one palette. I know I had a lot of requests to do some tutorials with this palette, so this is the very first of many, you guys. Let me know if y'all like this video. Give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all all in my next video. I love you all. Bye. And don't forget to come back because I enjoy having y'all here. Yes, I really, really do. So please subscribe, and I'm gonna try and get my hands on another Jaclyn Hill palette to give that away in my next giveaway. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you are subscribed and like.